We are to share information with the coral snakes to lure out our foe. Mayhap the jail is our best avenue for this. If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you seek.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
A treasure chest! Oh, my mistake. 'Tis merely another spot for gathering materials.
There's a ladder here.
After you, Arisen.
If I sleep on my woes, mayhap they'll go.
Wishing my armor can wait till dawn. Well met.
Look, Arisen! A ballista!
Let us make use of this during battle. I've no doubt 'twould catch our foes unawares.
Not my kind of place, this.
Fancy a gander? I find goods for sale.
Over here, if you would. What am I supposed to do? Barely in the swords. First oil my equipment.
Must it rain now?
The weather may yet turn fierce. Let's keep moving. 'Tis a glad thing to be rested.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
You have my belief.
That was a sight to behold!
Focus. Battle continues.
Bad idea. No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. Learn Griffin gets tomorrow.
Well done. must ask you to refrain from charging off. Teamwork is the crux of our strategy.
Don't be such a worry, Wart. I know what I'm doing.
Take care. Ice can be deadly.
I hope you weren't expecting mercy.
I'll save you.
If you would.
Pray, slow your feet. Run too fast for the likes of me.
No time to catch your breath. Right. I'd be caught unawares. I am shamed.
We ought to consider this a lesson. This is what befalls one who lets down the guard.
Seems I've drawn the short straw. Of course, I wouldn't dream of complaining about it.
Leave the finding of equipment-enhancing materials to me, Mom.
Hard. Be sure to avoid open flame.
Already? Bother. I was just getting warmed up.
Paths to victory are myriad. That strategy never would have occurred to me.
Oh well. Colour me surprised. Not good enough! Good work! Nice of you to say so!
Splendid.
Exemplary performance.
Let us aim for greater precision with our next attempt. I'd wager there's ought to be found here.
Just wonder how best to proceed.
Don't play with quarters too late.
As you wish. I shall return directly.
Our fight is not yet done.
To arms.
Very well. I must.
We are to retreat then.
Little does our foe realise how narrowly he escapes this touch.
Right you are. Well done, Master.
You would gather materials here? Here, Master. Can we really afford to carry more? I shall be your shadow.
We shall be ill prepared for battle. Great. Follow me.
Come to think of it, the private quarters of one arisen I served had many a visitor, and rarely the same one.
Now there's a thought. most effective.
I'd wager our merry band can handle whatever comes.
We need only hone our skills, and in time, we shall be indomitable.
Indeed, you are correct. Do watch where you're going. You'll hurt yourself one of these days.
Oh, don't mind me. These things happen. We've no means of passing through here at present. Shall we seek an alternate route?
Forgive me if I do not jump for joy. Come to think of it, the pain I experienced at the coronation was beyond imagining.
Oh, that took nary a moment. Now that we're here, what did you have in mind, Arisen?
I have no issue falling.
Good morrow, everyone.
Off we go then.
I hope you slept well.
Batal's Empress has clearly earned the love and respect of her subjects.
I've remarked that myself. They revere Her Majesty with all their hearts and regard her as family.
Vermin's people bear no such love for their Queen Regent. Though, of course, they have their reasons.
Say, weren't we tasked with another errand that sent us somewhere near here?
The decision of which task to prioritize is the Arisen's to make. We've arrived. We shall remain here.
What I can do for you? What I can do for you?
No, there's no...
That's why, and I don't believe for a moment.
I reckon the head judge... Just remember, you had naught of this from me.
What do you want? You've got the Empress? This some kind of jape? Suppose the fact you're telling this to me means you're in the know. Where should I tell them to find you? The empty house south of the Pilgrim's Path, is it? Fear not. I'll arrange for the interested party to meet you in the empty house south of the Pilgrim's Path.
Good to see you, Master.
Allow me to lead the way. I can take you to our destination by the optimum route.
Gathering materials makes for dull work indeed.
I can improve upon this.
Next. I've wares aplenty. I have a dozen matters to see to today.
I'll check my stock, see what's running low.
Well met.
Oh, what does this say?
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
Sir Arisen, I take it you have given the coral snakes the information we discussed. Then the villain behind Her Majesty's assassination will doubtless be compelled to act with all due haste. And so must we. Let us begin our preparations.
Our preparations are complete. Shall we make for the empty house in Bakbatal? Follow me. I will guide you to the location.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Might I implore you to play the part of a bandit, Sir Arisen? As one of Her Majesty's champions, my face is like as not to be known to our villain. I have also employed the aid of a woman resembling Her Majesty in stature and build.
No, Manella. We must go ourselves.
Your Majesty, I don't think...
Should the ruse be discovered too soon, the renegade may flee and escape justice. We must confront them, so that our land and its people may ne'er endure such uncertainty again.
Understood. Then I shall guard your Majesty with my life. We must needs be ready for whate'er comes, Sir Arisen. Pray, tell me when you are prepared.
So a bit of trickery is in order. Rest assured, Master, that we pawns shall be watching over you all the while.
I fear I'll make for poor conversation.
I suspect the villain will approach under cover of night. Are your preparations concluded? I am glad to hear it, and not a moment too soon. We have find a way to loosen the villain's tongue. I shall remain hidden till the opportune moment presents itself.
I am come. Would you kindly open the door?
Haven't you a lantern arisen?
Let us not waste time. I am here to confirm the identity of your captive and naught else. Where might she be? Indeed. 'Tis the Empress and none other. Fortunately for you. Had it been anyone else, your head would now be free of its shoulder. 'Tis by the coral snake's failure that she yet lives. I trust you are prepared to rectify this mistake. Go on. Kill her. Indeed. 'Tis by the coral snake. Go on. How dare you!
Sir Armhild! So 'twas you!
Manella, this little ruse was your doing,
In part. But let us continue this discussion in the interrogation room.
Indeed. Armhild, though it pains us, we must place you under a...
You'll do no such thing. I bid you both farewell.
No! Stop her! Forgive me, Your Majesty. She is gone.
Armhild, why?
Silenced by her own hand. I fear our carelessness has allowed the villain to escape her due judgment.
Might there have been some other way?
Oh, Armhild.
Come, I'll lead the way.
What could have possessed her to do such a thing? I suppose we'll ne'er know now. A pity.
Oh, Armhild.
This way, Master. Allow me to lead the way. I can take you to our destination by the optimum route. We are to share information with the coral snakes to lure out our foe. Mayhap the jail is our best avenue for this. If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you seek.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
I've just remembered. There was another matter we were to attend to hereabouts. Was there not?
When the mind is split, the heart must lead. Or so I've learned.
You would gather materials here, Master. Can we really afford to carry more? If you must go off on your own, there's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
What are you? You've got the... Suppose the fact... Where should I tell him to fear not?
I'd rather not draw steer if I can avoid it.
Admirable work, if you say so myself.
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up.
Over here, if you please.
Batal's Empress has clearly earned the love and respect of her subjects.
I've remarked that myself. They revere Her Majesty with all their hearts and regard her as family.
Vermin's people bear no such love for their Queen Regent. Though, of course, they have their reasons.
Sir Arisen, then the villain behind, and so must we. Let...
Our preparations are complete. Shall we make for the empty house in Batal? Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Might I implore you to play the part of a bandit, Sir Arisen? As I have also employed...
No, Manella.
Your Majesty.
Should the ruse be discovered too soon,
Understood. Then we must needs be ready for whate'er comes. I suspect the villain will approach under cover. I am glad to hear it, and not a moment too soon. Find a way to loosen the villain.
I am come. Would you kindly open the door? Let us not waste time. Indeed. 'Tis by the corals. Go on. That is far enough. You must forgive me. I suspected foul dealings from the moment I heard the Empress was being held here. In truth, she cannot die here. Tell me, do you know what it takes to inspire action in the tragedy? Yes, tragedy. The emotion that floods forth in the wake of such events can change the world into... Consider what a tragedy of singular measure. A worthy funeral pyre for an empress.
So this was your aim?
On your knees! We have you surrounded. Sir Armhild! So it was you!
Manella, this little ruse was your doing, and as for your majesty, I must say I am disappointed. You would go so far to save your own neck, rather than do what is best for the future of this country.
We understand what you desired to achieve. Yet we also believe that no ideal can truly be born from blood. Perhaps you will ponder this in your solitude. We pity Ermhild, but her...
I shall escort Sir Ermhild.
That fool understands naught.
Pray, light your lantern, master.
I've got wares of every... ilk. Hope to see you again ere long.
Well, it takes two to make a sale. And this seller had nothing to tempt us with. Our funds are better spent elsewhere.
Browsing was enough. To scratch the itch, in my case.
Me? Now, this hardly bears sa- saying, but don't always a pleasure.
My services don't come.
I'm cheap, mind. I'm a master of the craft. You're welcome.
Me? Now, this hardly bears saying.
You'll find no finer artisan in the... Many thanks. Interested in my wares?
Never slept better.
I must earn the people's faith.
Welcome, and well met. I long for the time.
Oh, there's something written here.
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
Tis my duty to hear the people.
What say?
Hoy! Looking... No need to overthink it. Gold's made to be... Well, got any findings to share?
Pleasure doing...
Come to think of it, 'tis difficult to forget all that occurred at the coronation. I hope never to experience the like of that sensation again.
Oh, the sight of yon ox cart has brought all my fatigue to the fore. Shall we climb aboard?
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their costs.
Go on, have a look.
I don't want to wait for something. I'd spend my life here if I could.
Even
Gathering materials makes for dull work indeed.
Come to think of it, different masters favor different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
Now there's a thought.
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more? Glad thing.
Try not to get hit, lest all that room goes to waste.
Well done.
Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next. No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Feast your eyes on this!
I believe your tone towards light will extinguish our lanterns and semblance of winter.
Naught save a shooting star could heighten the sky's majesty this night.
I suppose.
You'll have to excuse me.
Let me get that.
Do let me know if you're...
If I am to prove my theory...
Materials such as this can be combined to craft things.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Who are you? No, never mind, 'tis of little. I'm searching for blue crystal shards. Find any, and I'll pay you. Is that all? Still, I expect I'll find a... 'Tis a god's sway. Well, to be precise, by refining such crystals, anyone can attack. However, small fragments are... Speaking of which, should you find any large fragments, 'tis possible larger shards may have... Mayhap one such as the Oracle or the Dragon Forged would be able to aid you in locating them. I can tell you no more than that.
I'd wager our merry band can handle whatever comes.
So long as we remember to keep to our assigned roles, we shall be a united front in the face of any foe.
Indeed, you are correct.
Someday this world will end, only to begin anew.
The Arisen comes. Is this meeting also by the dragon's design? So long as ye retain your will, you'll find you're bound to it, and it to ye. The substance of worm's life crystal, they retain a measure of draconic power. Godsway, forgive me. However, some years past, a sorcerer of Batar came to me seeking knowledge of the dragon. It appeared his intent was to alter the will of the world. Then go. Since times of eld, remember, draconic blood flowed. Then I bid ye farewell.
Here you are, Master. I hope you like it. I found it myself.
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more? Do watch where you're going. You'll hurt yourself one of these days.
Oh, don't mind me. These things happen.
I know precisely when a curative is needed.
scary. Narrow spaces limit our paths of retreat.
We ought to hasten our steps, lest we find ourselves trapped.
You're not living to regret this.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
Avoid flame at any cost to river. You have been doused in oil.
Ha! They are right to fear us.
Let them run. We need not waste our strength.
You would gather materials here, Master. Can we really afford to carry more? I'll harvest what I can, should it please you. What manner of treasures will I find today? I can scarce wait to find out.
looks so rotten.
Will nothing
I've been seeing it once. I espied it around dawn. 'Twasn't the sort of cart built to carry. Tell it as it passes through that strange gate and make.
Well met, sir.
It's a welcome sight.
Fine wares all.
Really now? You mustn't shirk your duty, lest you forget 'tis the Arisen we serve here.
You seem to be in good health. Will you lend me your ear? I have a request. Much obliged. Well met, Sir Arisen. 'Twould be no exaggeration to say that we are truly. I pray we might continue to work alongside one another upon your ascension.
Now I've gone and stepped in it.
I can't stand all this noise.
Surely I'm overdue a day off. There's no harm in a bit of merriment, I say. I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
If 'tis magical knowledge you seek, mayhap Lord we would use.
One wrong move, and I dread to think.
If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering.
They can be most convenient, though they only travel during the day.
Well met.
We shall await you here, Master. May our parting be brief.
Nothing wrong with filching for survival.
If 'tis magical knowledge... Extraordinary. The gods' way. Magnificent. If 'tis magical, not prithee. Impressive. The gods' sway. Magnificent. If 'tis magical, not we have never. Impressive. We presume that Lord Phaesus may be found. We ne'er lost faith. The gods sway. We thank you. We presume that Lord Phaesus may be found in. We would use such ins. The gods sway. 'Tis a difficult situation. The gods sway.
I mustn't let this get out of hand. Mayhap I'll come here when I've a day to myself. Some of us get complacent, but I train every day. Seems my feet always leave me.
You'll not want to miss.
Pray, be at ease. Life in this country can be hard to bear, but I won't let anyone rob. Go on, order a drink. Well then, son, how might I be of service?
Well met, sir.
I'm not much of a talker.
What now? Sleep on my woes may have some
If I could, never leave.
Not much going on.
This is clearly designed to carry us somewhere. It could prove useful.
Contraptions like these are best used when and as we find them.
Might I be of assistance?
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Watch out!
Crowds can be troublesome. Let's be on our guard. I've got wares of every ilk. Pleasure doing business.
Well, it takes two to make a sale. And this seller had nothing to tempt us with. Our funds are better spent elsewhere.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch in my case.
Oh, what does this say?
I hope those coral snakes.
This tavern is... Aye, even pawns. So long as they've coined for the...
Well met, sir. How's the day treating you then?
You would gather materials here, Master. Can we really afford...
Why? Who's at your leisure, sir? I dream of owning a lord. Do come again?
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but I long to make things right after what transpired at the coronation. What baleful art could grant one other than the Arisen control over pawns?
Ice will be most effective against this foe.
Hope you weren't expecting mercy.
That was impeccably timed, Arisen.
The view from the back of an ox cart is a fine one, I must say.
Well, we've few other means of transport at our disposal.
Am I the only one getting knocked about?
We've got them on the run.
Let them run. We need not waste our strength.
We've no healing magic at our disposal, so curative will happen.
I nearly forgot to mention.
Master, we ought to quit the field ere the option is taken from us. When our curatives run out, we're done for.
I'm not sure what to tell you.
Tis the simple instructions that our foe most reports. Knock its feet out from under it and strike air to repulse.
I do not dare attempt such a put together. Right it. Think not to go it alone. I am here to aid you.
Make haste, or I'm shaken loose.
All together now. We attack as one.
Moment of victory is at hand. Let us finish this.
'Tis easily done.
We pulled through in the end. For a moment there, I feared we would not.
Considering the might of our combined experience, what other outcome could there have been?
Leave the finding of equipment-enhancing material.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Fine display of skill.
Furthermore, now that I think on it, none in our party are healers.
Have you considered becoming a mage yourself, Master?
What's this about? What's your problem?
You've got them right where you want them.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their costs.
I suppose we might as well gather what we can.
'twould seem we need not always travel by foot, if novel inventions such as this are to be found.
A fine thing, this. 'Tis almost as though it were placed here for our benefit.
If you desire... By the by, I've acquired some new techniques. Peruse them at your leisure. You can count on me to get it done right, sir. If you desire a new look, mayhap my services can...
We pawns are mere travellers from beyond the rift. What cause have the Batali to regard us with such hostility?
Hoy! No need to overthink it. You can change it on... A whim. You've naught to lose, and you might eat. Make a new discovery. Pleasure doing business.
You shall wield a bow with a skill beyond that of any pawn. I can only imagine what you will be capable of.
Even from the rear lines, the Arisen will lead the charge, it seems.
for aught in particular?
Go on, have a look.
Just tell me what you need, and I'll see it done. Come again when you've more...
Tis most exhilarating to have... and over such a sum.
These were necessary expenses, mind. No use clinging to every last coin.
Not sure
Go
how much longer we can
on,
hold out.
have a look.
You shan't hear me complain. Should we hunt a few monsters to start the day off?
Off we go then.
A new day, a new perspective.
Go
Precious
on,
time.
have a look.
Looking for aught in particular?
There's no easy route.
Slim pickings of late. To each their own, as they say.
Always another area to see to.
Somehow my feet
This looks as good a place as any.
Mine crowds, but the noise grates.
Places such as this, depending upon my venture. Life's been pretty kind to me, come to think of it.
I have a modest talent for spotting materials that can be used to enhance your equipment. I can even mark them on your map. I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize the...
I've a knack for combining materials that I hope you'll find useful. I'll craft all I can using what's in my...
I dare say, I've accomplished a few...
Delighted to meet you. Especially... I've just remembered a curious rumor I overheard once. Seems there's an illness pawns can catch beyond the rift that has devastating consequences for those around them. Worse still, the pawn never know they're sick. They just become restless and flippant and won't heed the arisen.
That sounds most unpleasant. Do hope we shall remain free of it.
defeated a fearsome foe and lived to tell the tale. One cannot ask for more than that.
Of course, the fight would have been lost without you, Arisen. You would gather materials here, Master. The creature's corpse will serve us well.
Be sure to aim true.
Might there be aught over there?
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
There! Master! A hobgoblin!
Fire won't do much good here. Best try a different tack. Feast your eyes on this! Seems our foe has recognized our victory.
'Tis a wonder any foe challenges us with the Arisen in our midst. A good sleep does wonders.
Off we go then.
I hope you slept well.
Isn't much of an adventure if all we do is make camp.
'Tis well to be prepared, but over-preparation will serve us not.
Stay right there. I'll be with you in a trice.
A forgotten riftstone. And we've not discovered lies nearby. 'Tis this way, as I recall from my last sojourn beyond the rift. I'll harvest what I can, should it please you. cannot thank you enough.
Remember, knowing your limits does not make you weak.
Fascinating way to end a foe. This will serve for a fine tale when I rejoin my master beyond the rift.
Unbelievable.
Ooh, I can't wait to find out what's inside.
How's this? You keep your love, and I take the rest.
My magics are at your disposal.
I don't much fancy narrow spaces.
We ought to hasten our steps, lest we find ourselves trapped.
There are one or two places of interest nearby. I could tell you more about them if you like, Master.
our adventure continues.